Hey, it's me, Renee. I'm back. And I did this a few weeks ago on my Instagram. Yes, I do Bookstagram as well. Instagram, actually, I started way late on my Instagram. It started as a personal account, but then, I mean, I am like 98% books. That's what I exist of. So it kind of quickly turned into a Bookstagram. I don't use the same username over on Bookstagram because I can't decide to do a different one there. But I'll have the name down here if you want to check it out. But yeah, I have showed this. So if you are already checking it out on me, check it out on me. If you already follow me on Instagram, you have seen this. But to you booktube people, you have not. So this is my 10 before the end. And also, since this uh, some books I kind of gathered a few weeks ago, I have finished some of them, but not all of them. So yeah, I'm going to do a bit talk about them, and yeah, and also yeah, we'll see. So okay, I'm gonna do the first two that I have finished. So we have Strong Female Character by Fern Brady, which is her biography. It's kind of a quick one. It's under 300 pages. I did it last week for Nonfiction November. I finished it by then, and it's good. I can't say I love it, but I didn't hate it. So yeah. Then we have Chronicles of Weatherby, The Age of Enchantment, which I talked about earlier this week. It kind of let me down, sadly. I did not love it at all. I didn't hate it, but I had high expectations that were not met. So, yep. We have the book that I kind of put on this list to kind of make myself read it. And I put it up. I picked it up again recently to, why is it? I don't know. To get around to it. But, I don't know. I mean, this just sounds silly to say out loud, but what I'm thinking is that this book has too many words, which, what? That's a weird thing to complain about. But for reals, this book, lots of words, no paragraphs. I think that's kind of my main deal. There's very few paragraphs here, and it's not like half a page or uh, a picture here and there. It's words everywhere, and it's so tiny writing, and that scares me. Honestly, it scares me. I have heard great things about this book. I have, as you see, bookmark flew the other way. I have started. I've read about 12 pages. So I have started it. But that's kind of it. And, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what more to say about it. Maybe I'll try to. I mean, sometimes what I do, sometimes when I don't want to read a book, but I still kind of want to read a book, which you sometimes do, is that I bring it either A to my cabin or B, I kind of take the book, walk away to a chair, put myself down and say, Renee, you're gonna read it. You're gonna enjoy it, or you're gonna read it now. So I kind of force myself to read it for like a few chapters at least. And then after a few chapters I might take a break, or I might sometimes I also do kind of think, okay, this book is not for me, I'll go and DNF it. Because, yes, I do give books a chance, but if a book is not for me, no matter how many other people praise it, I will still DNF it. So, yeah, maybe I'll give it a go before the end. I'm not sure. Like the reading plans for me for December, it's a bit all over the place. I want to read a lot. So yeah, we'll see what happens with this one. Then we have a book that I also have started. I did start it recently. And I also am thinking about maybe DNFing it. So maybe I'll pick up another book on the to change that for. But we have You May Now Kill the Bride by Kate Weston. So Kate Weston, I've read her books before, and I love her books. Other than this one, this is her adult debut, and for some reason in this one she decided to switch between point of views within the same page, not within the same uh, chapter, but within the same page. So like it starts with Sarah going around thinking blah 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 blah, and then for one paragraph it's Sarah, and the next paragraph it's Sally. So why would you do that? Honestly, that just annoys me. And also, so far, I'm not enjoying it that much. I feel like maybe I should have gone to more hen do's to enjoy it more. I don't know. I mean, but it's not like you have to have done all the things in books to enjoy the books. But I don't know. I don't know. This is also I don't know what's gonna happen with you. I don't know. So yeah. Then we have a book that won. Well, I suppose happy. You might be happy. I'm going to tag you in this. And you might be happy to see I've picked up this book for this purpose. I have Guards by by Terry Pratchett. So yeah, as I said before, I have tried Terry Pratchett before. I've tried him 3 times, I believe. At least two. I tried Equal Rights and I tried one of the and I tried uh We Men. Yeah, both those. And I didn't hate them, but I didn't love them. That I love Monty Python and I love funny things, which Terry Pratchett is kind of renowned for being funny. So I kind of feel like shouldn't I like him? But also he has so many books that I understand you wouldn't enjoy all these books. That's when you have like 4,000 books, that would be weird if you enjoyed all of them equally. But I think Guard is a good place to start, and it's a good book because I mean most of his books are in the same universe, the Discworld universe. So yeah, Guards. I have hopes for it. Hopefully, this one will work out for me. Oh, it's not. I will be over in the shame corner, not enjoying Patrick. I'll just be over there, pretending to be cool when I'm not. I don't know. Will I not be cool if I don't like Patrick? Is everyone who likes Pratchett cool? I don't know. We'll see. Sorry? Up next, we have a library book, which I have to return by the end of the month. I borrowed it and then returned it, and I kind of borrowed it again because I wanted to read it. I just wasn't in the mood, but I still kind of want to read it. Tre Kopper Te, Three Cups of Tea by Greg Mortensen and David Oliver Rellen. So this is a story about how this climber guy, yeah, kind of climber guy, decides to start a school in the Afghanistan mountains and hills. Sorry, and the North Pakistan hills. Yeah, well, he in both. Okay, it's actually in Pakistan and Afghanistan. And so I suppose it's about cultural differences. It's about education. Yeah, it's a non-fiction book about these kinds of things, memoir-ish, but about this specific part of his life. And I have started, as you see. I've gotten a bit into it, but I do enjoy it. So yeah, I want to get further into it. Sorry. And then we have Unruly by David Mitchell. Still, I mean, as I said before, I have before Unruly. I think I have. I bought this a few months ago now. I have read like a few pages in it, and I am enjoying it. I feel like maybe I've read a lot of historical British things this year, so maybe I'm a bit full of it. But I also kind of want to read this one, so I suppose I'm again on the fence. And also, it's David Mitchell, so it's bound to be good. I feel like, isn't it? Well, then again, not every book by every author that you like, person that like it's gonna be good. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's still there on my list. So, yeah. I suppose also like if I don't pick up all these books, who's gonna be punished? Who's gonna be what the consequence is gonna be? It's gonna go out of me. It's not anyone else who's gonna be mad at me. This is not for school or anything like that. It's just for me doing my own list because lists are fun. So yeah. Then we have yes, still a book that's been staring at me for this whole fall. I think I bought it this year, maybe I bought it last year, but I have been planning to read ever since September, and then I haven't. It is, can you guess? Can't spell treason without T. Yeah, I've heard great things about this book. It's about tea, which I love, and I believe this is some pirates things happening in it. Or maybe at least maybe it's the second book, but yeah, it's supposed to be cozy fantasy. So I mean, I would think I will enjoy it. I suppose, as you might see here, I have a bookmark in it because I have started slightly, and I'm enjoying it, but I'm not loving it. I suppose that's kind of difficult because some books take a few chapters to get really into them. Some books grab you from the first paragraph, from the first sentence. Some grab you in your attention from the first page or from the first chapter. This book so far hasn't grabbed me, but I'm not like you're stupid. What did you do more? It's not that. I'm just haven't picked it up more than I have so far. So yeah, I don't know. Give me some incentive to read this one, and I will, or yell at me for not reading this one, and I'll pick it up soon. I don't know. It kind of become a video of me shaming myself, which is not healthy. Yep. And then we have A Beginner's Guide to Breaking and Entering by Andrew Hunter Murray. And I feel like this, if not out of all the books, I think at least this one I will finish. Because it's Andrew Hunter Murray. He's one of the comedians, people behind No Such Thing as a Fish, which a podcast I love. And this concept just sounds so cool. It's about a guy who he's kind of house sitting, but he's house sitting without permission, so he kind of breaks into people's houses, and then before they come back, he leaves again. So that's kind of how he lives. And then one day he ends up, I think, either he ends up killing someone or he ends up finding a body. It's one of those two. So it's a mystery with a big dash of comedy in it. And yeah, I am here for that. Very much here for that. And yeah, this one I am quite looking forward to. And then you might have noticed that this is 10 before the end. I've mentioned 9 books. So in the in the list I made on Instagram, I have a 10th book that also was from the library. Honestly, that book I'm not that bothered with. I'm thinking I might just change it for another book. Because, I mean, I returned to the library because I did. And yeah, I'm thinking, do you know what? I think I'll just switch that one up for. Switch that one up. Switch it out for The Madness of Lord Ian Mackenzie by Jonathan Ashley. This I've heard great things about from Alex and Eli, but also from Crystal. Gonna link them both. And yeah, it's gonna be fun to have some historical in my end of the year reading. Though I might do also more historical afterwards, but yeah. And also, this video is not like me saying, this is the only books I'm gonna read the rest of the year. No, I have other videos, like my December TBR plans. But these are, yeah, some books that will be read. Will they? Might be read. I don't know. Maybe they will. Yeah. And that's kind of that for today. If you have any thoughts on any of these books, if you read them yourself, please talk to me about them in the comments. I hope you have a nice reading day, a nice weekend, a nice day in general, and I'll see you soon. Bye!